watching on YouTube, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Had a little bit of a break between this Ace Attorney stream and the last one. We started the Cobblemon playthrough. Oh, that's right, we're just right here after all the events that happened where Maya was kidnapped and whatnot. But it's been a little over a week, I think, since the last stream. We started the Cobblemon playthrough, and that on top of me needing to build up some backlog for YouTube. It's just, with the way I upload these Ace Attorney videos, it messes with my normal upload schedule a little bit. So I kind of had to just put Ace Attorney on the shelf for a bit because of Cobblemon starting, plus trying to get some more Odyssey and Expedition 33 streams. But we're back now, and I'm hoping to stream Ace Attorney at least once a week until we finish the trilogy. So my main goal in today's stream is to finish the second game. What should we do, Pearl? I have a thought. Huh? You're gonna represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya? I mean, like, it's kind of Phoenix's job to do the best he can, even if his client is guilty, right? That's, like, kind of what it means to be a lawyer and a prosecutor. Pearl, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it. Pearl, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? Her cousin has been kidnapped. Of course she is, Phoenix. I don't have anyone else left in this world. What do you mean? My family's all gone. Her family. What happened to your mom? Is she, like, in jail? I still feel like they weren't very clear about what happened to your mother. My father, he left my mother in the village behind and went away. Well, your mother was a little insane, so I'm sorry. And my mother, she did that thing all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. Listen, Pearl, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but sisters of Maya do not have a good track record of making it past, like, 28. Or however old Mia was. So you might want to rethink that one. I'm just saying. She's all I have left in this world. That's so sad to only have Maya left in your world. What a horrible world. Of all people. Alright, let's see this On Guard guy. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearl and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai, charged with the murder of the Jammin' Ninja. Should probably say their actual names. Good morning, how are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. What? Why would a life insurance salesman come to you in prison, bro? Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so. I honestly, I think he should go to prison. I now officially don't think that he did it because he's too stupid. But of all the people to take the fall, I think this might be the most acceptable. No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? Is that like an actual phone? Is he allowed to have that when he's detained? Hello? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. What? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Sorry to intrude, but I'd like to ask you a few personal questions. It's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? But why does he... Officer! Mr. On Guard is so lucky, he has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you about the murder. Are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? All right, I'm going to take those wristbands off and then beat you over the head with them, is what I've decided. That's probably the best for this case. Is he all right, Mr. Nick? We're talking about Mr. Unguard's brain here. I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. Studio president said even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Okay, do I have anything to present you? Oh, tell me about what you were gonna confess. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You're gonna give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Yeah, the Nickel Samurai. I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice because it's not for sale. All right, yeah, whatever. Oh, dude, it's been so long since we've got to do an interrogation jutsu. I'm so ready. I'm an attorney. Mr. Unguard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. What? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, extinguishers, now this? Mr. Nick, what are you gonna do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist? Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please, wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? What? Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too. Man, if it pays the bills. If you don't take me as your lawyer, then DeKiller is going to... Wait, what did you just say? DeKiller? DeKiller? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. All right, dude, I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Okay. Man, I think my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight, and also you maybe committed a murder. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? What? It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. Guess Mr. Unguard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze. That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, all right? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. Beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to this dang old manager. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. My goat! He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. Yeah, sounds like Gumshoe. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? He's honestly got a point. Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly? Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Ah! Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. One more thing! Did you kill him? Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes. If you use this, Maya's Magatama, Interrogation no Jutsu, he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Let me ask my manager real quick. Please put the phone away and answer the question yourself. All right, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? No chains. Well, Mr. Nick, nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's all right to trust him. Well, yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. I wonder if the trick here is going to be like the manager did it or something and just wanted to blame On Guard because the manager hates On Guard because he's an idiot. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Bro, I'm on it. Don't you worry. I know what I'm doing. Oh, this is to be continued already? How deep in a stream am I? That was like 11 minutes. Okay, this is still going to be one video. Normally when the to be continued thing comes up, I make it a different video, but that was only like 11 minutes. I asked my chat last time if any of them knew when the to be continued thing was, if I had like 10 minutes or more, and none of them answered me. I thought that we had like another 30 minutes to an hour ahead of us. It was only 10 minutes. You let me down, past chat. You let me down. It's fine. This is just going to be the start of a video. It'll be okay. Yeah, overwrite the selected data. Am I straight into a trial day? Or am I investigating? Okay, we're investigating. All right, cool. This is fun. What should have been the last 10 minutes of the last video is instead the first 10 minutes of this video. It's not a big deal. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt On Guard as our client, and we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So, now what should we do? Well, the trial's tomorrow. We only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. On Guard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Yeah, the real killer, not the killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Since there were no psych locks, then that means we can trust Mr. On Guard to be innocent. Really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearl. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special go. Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were. I've been mistaken all this time? No way! Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearl actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Ow, she slapped me. She slapped you? Wait. We gotta check on Mia's ficus. No, I'll water it. That's okay, I already did that. The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can? Pearl gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. Hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearl. Alright, get me out of here. I should probably go to the hotel lobby. I already talked to what's-his-face, so. Gatewater Hotel. No, I was literally just about to say, please don't be old bag. No! No! Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you? What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed, is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another Steel Samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. You gotta stop being fans of, actors, lady. You're getting them all killed. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? Probably to get away from you if I had to guess. Yeah, really fast. Does she have a wedding ring? Are you married? Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Ha! Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick. I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Don't worry, she didn't say anything of importance. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? They put Mrs. in like MS, which means you're not married, but she has a wedding ring on, doesn't she? Shouldn't it be Mrs. Oldbag? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Or maybe her husband is dead. If you're a widow, are you still called Mrs., or do you go back to being a miss? I actually don't know the answer to that question. Does anyone in chat know? Like, you only refer to a woman as Mrs. if she's married. You refer to her as Miss if she's not married. When you become a widow, do you remain a Mrs. or do you become a Miss? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Ray gun. The text box is actually called Ray gun. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder, and only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. Look, she's got a wedding ring on, right? Left hand, ring finger? That's a wedding ring. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my wand. I haven't said anything? Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent? No, stop it! I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. Okay, yeah. Pearl, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention, youngins, today? I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lot. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that, and I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. The most important moment? You don't mean? So now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? What? Interrogation jutsu? Oh my goodness! What? This is a Kage level interrogation jutsu. What? She must have some kind of Keki Genkai. What is this? The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Bring you a present? Look at this. I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. She's clamming up like the old clam she is. Please, anything would be helpful. How about I tell you my measurements? No, I'm out. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? I know. All right, 4 Cyclops. Surely we're supposed to come back to that later. Is Powers in here? Just please not Lotta. I know I'm gonna have to talk to that idiot at some point, but I just really don't want to. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. Hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. Wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere? Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Oh, there's no one here to talk to. Waited at this table last night, didn't we? Yep, I was really happy then. Wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. Well, it'll be fine, don't worry. Haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. This sure is one luxurious hotel, almost to the point of gaudy, with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. It's so gold. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? Oh, wait. The award ceremony was held on that stage last night. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is all right. No. I hope they all die in a circus fire. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we had all gone together. Chandelier. Such a beautiful sight, the chandelier. Yes, but I can't believe it. Can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking. Murder can happen anywhere, lady. Hallway. Gumshoe? Gumshoe. Gumshoe? No! No! I asked for the best character and they gave me the worst! Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Copfella, the thief showed his face. What? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty. I wish I could execute you right now. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here, so why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera, C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? $700 camera back in 2004? Are you insane? Look, don't lots of people say this criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yeah, here I am, faced with, I'm not reading that. Faced with a moron. Huh? So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours, I reckon. Made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry and all that. When did you lose your camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been while I was running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, and expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye, so I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera. Added to the record. Very expensive item valued at $1,600. It was stolen around the time of the murder. Sauce. Sauce. You could buy a $700 camera back in the early 2000s? Yeah, obviously. I'm just saying, like, why would Lotta spend so much money on a camera like that other than being stupid? I'm aware that cameras that were expensive existed in the early 2000s. Lotta, please let me know about what happened at the time of the murder. What you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until the time Mr. On Guard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop. Told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. Wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here, so maybe I wasn't here the entire time. She's just saying words. She's just saying things. Yo, Vincent's, welcome to stream. Thanks for the raid, man. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oh, another interrogation jutsu already? All right, only 2 locks. Sorry, Mr. Lawyer, can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha, yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye rule smile. Can we just shoot her? I just want to shoot her. Like, I just want her to be dead. Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? How come I ain't got myself one of them? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why in tarnations wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info, but not me? Info like that is worth nothing to you, am I right, or what? Is that the kind of person she thinks I am? Are you gonna stand there and take that, Mr. Nick? You know anything about this? Do you know anything? I told you how many times now I'm a journalist, got so much info running laps, yada yada. Shut up, shut up. I don't care if you beg me, be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto on... What? Okay, let me examine a little bit here. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought too, so I was a nice enough gal to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm gonna end up defending her in court. I will immediately forfeit the case. I don't care if it ruins my... I do not care if it ruins my, reputation. There are toilets in each room of the hotel, all events, yada yada. I remember that. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studio staff, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too, something like to Mr. Yeah, shut up. Okay, so Mr. On Guard That's the guy we're defending, the one accused of the murder. He was the one who won the event and all, but he got way less. All the flowers and stuff, did they go to the other guy? Can I understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? I didn't touch them, wasn't me, I tell ya, I give my word. I'm getting the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them. There's a piece of paper tapped to the door that says Matt Ungard's room. Mr. Ungard was here during his break, right? That's what he claims. The crime scene. If he had wanted to get to Mr. Kurida's room, he would have had to pass through this hallway. There's a piece of paper that says Juan Kurida's room. Yeah, why does Juan Kurida have all of the attention here? So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't ever think it was murder. Okay, can I was about to say, can I go into their hotel rooms? I want to get more info before I try. Oh my goodness. I regret going in here. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Kurida's room, Pearl. Mr. Kurida, the victim, which makes this the crime scene, too. Ah, it's you, my man! So what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be all right. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? My man! He's the best to ever do it. I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. I will mind your neck. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Oh, well, yeah, give it to the 6-year-old who might misplace it. Ha! Wouldn't want to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearl. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Hotel guide map. All right. I want to look at that map. Ungard, Kurida, Viola Hall, hotel guide mark partial, and that's the lobby. Okay, okay. All right. Gumshoe, hit me, man. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should. Yeah, here's a picture. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, that'll do it. Interesting spot to be stabbed. That's not where the heart is. I mean, like, I'm sure you can die from a stab wound like this, but I don't know. That doesn't look very fatal. Being in the right pec and all. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. We're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep, and it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Ungard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. All right, thank you. Why was Mr. Ungard arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? Looks like the victim, Juan Kurida, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Why are there so many bear things? Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jamma Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. Well, anyone but her or Lotta. I would rather deal with Oldbag than Lotta. Lotta will lie on the stand because she thinks it's cool to be a witness even if it gets an innocent man, like, imprisoned or killed. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where, I can't read. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little, oh, Vic is in victim. Something that's a little off, as in, that's for you to figure out, pal. All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. You know anything about Lotta's camera? What do you know about this? There's something special I can tell you about this, pal. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why don't you show me something more important? If Miss Von Karma saw me here like this, I'd have to switch sides real fast. Show you the transceiver again. That's your present from the kidnapper, huh? While you're talking, it sends and receives radio waves. If we could trace that. Yeah, we could use it to find out where the bad guy is. Uses radio waves, huh? I got it. I'll go find a radio scanner and let you borrow it, pal. What a bro. What a man. All right, thank you, Gumshoe. Let's get examining. As a bear doctor, I know what I'm doing here. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. Carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. Ah, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color? Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? Probably a live bear. There's even a few in a trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. I'm not reading this. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? The game is trying to remind me of the worst case in the franchise, that's what. Ha! It's so messy here. Pearl really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. All right, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops, for a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearl, not Maya. Okay. What's this? It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. A calculator? It's all stars packed too much stuff like Mr. Carita. Slide over here. Slide to the right. So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Okay. Is Maya, like, Pearl's legal guardian right now? It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. There's a bottle of it in the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She makes a good point. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still straight, or still all right? Found next to the victim, it's filled with tomato juice, no sign it's been drank. Sus. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Carita fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? Flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Why would I? This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange, the guitar isn't here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show. But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water in the case. This is water, isn't it? Found next to the victim, there is some water, but only on the top of the lid. Weird. Looks like Mr. Carita had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. Had a lot of food at the award show last night. Wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Alright, well, the killer did say that the dude was being framed, so obviously there's gonna be some stuff that's really not set up right here. I think I'm out of things to investigate. It looks like. So does this guy like bears or not? They said like, oh, maybe he doesn't like bears because some are in the trash. What do you think about this wine glass? So about this wine glass? Ah, so you noticed it, pal. Whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? Nah, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh no, it's the thing that beeps when Von Karma is near. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ah! Oh, she's here. Oh, The music that plays when we 1v1 Von Karma in a fist fight in a teddy bear room. At last you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Not my boy. Huh. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright! You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. I'm going to absolutely destroy this chick. Victory is yours. Is that all this means to you? What? Huh. Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Your dad's a murderer. I don't know how much honor you got going around in that family line right now. What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the criminal affairs department, all right? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. You got it, bro. Okay, did that go into my court record? It did not. All right, well, I think we're done here then. We have another room to check. I hate you. I hate you so much. NL? Northern Lion did it? Northern Lion was the murderer? I can't believe this. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Unguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh, is it the, oh, hello, you must be the manager. You're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Ah, yes, finally. I was wondering when we would get to the case about defeating the Huns. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yeah, that's correct. Then I will tell you. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Unguard. Is that a... That's a conch shell on a card? What are you holding? In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. Bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the awards show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call Mr. Unguard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Carita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Unguard and I are related, are you? Sorry? I have no idea how he could chose you as his lawyer. I have no idea how you could misuse chose instead of choose. Idiot. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Unless I just read that sentence wrong. But I'm pretty sure she said the wrong one. They left out a no. Maybe. Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, all right? What? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Unguard's manager. His manager. Yeah, even I figured that one out, Phoenix. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Carita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearl, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, all right? You know anything about Lotta's camera? I'd like to ask you about this. I told you I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. It's the first time I've been shut down this badly. Is it? All right, you don't know anything about this. What about this? Nope. Photo of the murder? Nope. I'm just gonna go through all of these. You know anything about the killer? You're the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Ungard said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Ah, I see. I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Sounds like a liar. All right, did you know I'm an attorney, by the way? All right, never mind. Oh, I can't ask more about how I don't believe her? Okay. Looks like the dishes left over from dinner, a dinner for two at that. Pretty sure they were Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Steaks are good. T-bones aren't my go-to. I prefer a good round steak, but... There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. It's probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who was only gonna be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? Yeah, they're more out of touch with reality. That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed. Wow, they have really big beds here. So I've heard. What is this spear? I want to ask about the Northern Lion merch. All right, this all falls under the... There's no slide. The couch and the chair have the same investigate thing. Okay, nothing else there? Anything else from you? Hit triangle on basically everything, I think, so. The Nickel Samurai. Okay, I think I'm done with you for now. Do I have enough info? Oh, wait, there's something here. I was wondering if I have enough info to try and interrogation jutsu Lotta. Yo, my boy, Powers. Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, you've been here the entire time? You're wearing the same suit as yesterday? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. You tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers, Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a Love Y in Neo Old Tokyo? I see. Wait, a love what? A Love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, it's one of these shows. Ah, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader, not the evil Strawberry Clan! Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah, strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. You don't say! You mean the office ladies are really into a story where one chick is sought over and like fought over by 3 different dudes? I never would have predicted that that would fall into the purview of an office lady's interests. Yes, Pearl? What happens next, I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. Can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. This facial expression is so expressive. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? What, next you're gonna tell me there's a ninja with a bright orange jumpsuit going around saving the world? That's ridiculous, it would never work. And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Masola. Jammin' versus the Muramachi 5. Yeah, not to be confused with the Sound 5 from Naruto. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. That's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl. What happens next, I want to know. Jammin', the Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Masola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? Can't believe she's really considering it. You know anything about this camera? Someone's gonna know something about this camera. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me, but I'm really sorry, I don't know a thing about it. Yeah. Anything about this? I'm just gonna hit you with a... Oh, that guitar case, that was Juan's. Guessing you've seen this case before? It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony? That does seem a little strange. Anything about this? Nope. This? Nope. This? Can't believe it, a kidnapping. Do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you? It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man. Old man, huh? Isn't that different from the bellboy we saw lead Maya away? Wasn't he a young dude with like a stitching or something on his face? They called this so suddenly that something about it just seems off, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I already faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, it is kind of sudden. But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky. Nice manager. Or is she? By the way, did you know I'm an attorney? I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens, I'll never forget everything you've done for me. What a bro. Alright, good talk, good talk. Take me back to the hotel lobby. I hate you. Don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. Shut up. What about the wine glass? Nope, okay. Alright, you're useless, you're useless. Anything we can do at criminal affairs right now? Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Great, now even Pearl has called him Scruffy. Thanks, Franziska. They said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done? Okay, I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick? Alright, so nothing to do right now here. Anything if I go here? Nope. What if I go to, criminal affairs? Not criminal affairs, sorry, I meant detention center. Oh, something going on here, okay. Ah, the lawyer dude, what'd you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. I've already told you everything I know, dude. You tell me about your activities last night. Got the award, I took a break and went back to my room, had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah, because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. Told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? Thought Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Coretta was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. He didn't gather this guy can't do a thing on his own. The detective in green showed up. Yeah, okay, this is all repeat dialogue. Yeah, we read this earlier. Okay. Anything about this guitar case? I know I like to throw money around, yada yada, shut up. The wine glass. Nope. I keep pressing circle too much. Crime photo? Lana's camera? Okay, okay. I think we've shown them all this other stuff. Dude, I told you I don't know anything about that press conference. Leave that kind of stuff to my manager. This is harder than some pulling bass from a river. Is that what you did? Wait, what did you just say there? Pulling bass from a river. What a turn of phrase. Alright, I don't think we got anything from you then. Hotel lobby. Just trying to see if anywhere opens up like a new bit of dialogue before I decide what to do next. I think we've like examined and investigated everywhere that we can. You really don't have anything else? I'm an attorney, you know. Okay. Let's, anything else I can show Lotta here? Do you know anything? Yada yada, journal. Okay, shut up, shut up, shut up. Just want to see if I've got anything new on you before I try to do, interrogation jutsu. Okay, okay. I think I showed her this other stuff. Interrogation jutsu? Alright, 2 locks. This is a tuning level lock. We can do this. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? Told you, didn't I, for my scoop? What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop? I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Grr. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person and this person? I mean an unfolding scandal between him and Matt Ungard? Who else would he be having a scandal with? Security lady? Hold up, hold up. This game is stupid about health and all, so I wanna save here to be safe. There's no way that I'm missing a person, so if it wants me to say a person to break this lock, then I've gotta already know who it is. I mean, the only one that would make any sense I can think of is Matt Ungard. Who else would she be trying to see a scandal unfold between other than these two? Because they were like rivals or whatever, right? The only other one I can think of is maybe she was trying to catch Old Bag doing something weird. Take that! Take that? Who the heck is that? You think us journalists are all a bunch of idiots? You can't fool me, I'm a pro? What? Oh, really? So, who's this person anyway? If you're such a pro, why don't you do your own research and figure it out? Scandal between Juan Carita and who? Old Bag? Is the manager? How would I know that? Who the heck is? No, it's not. But who would it be then? Am I actually missing a person? I'm very confused. There's still another person that I haven't met yet? Really? There's nothing else with you, huh? What happens when I try an interrogation jutsu Old Bag? She has like 4 locks though. I don't see how I'm gonna get through that with the amount of evidence I have. Take that! Take that! What you witnessed? Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw. But aw, what a waste, and here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. The guitar case because you're a big fan of Juan? Wait, do I actually have the... Or did you want this? Didn't you say that you wanted this? because, like, but this doesn't do anything now. The event didn't happen. I have no idea what she wants. The only thing she mentioned earlier is that she wanted to go to the press conference but didn't have an invite. But that doesn't matter anymore because the invite isn't happening anymore. Or the ceremony isn't happening anymore. And then, like, she likes Juan, so maybe she wants the guitar case? Does she like the jamming ninja, though, or does she just like the actor? You're on guard's lawyer, aren't you? Well, yeah, but then forget it. There's no way I'm telling you. I have no idea. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and load the save. Like, what on earth would she possibly want? I'm really annoyed at this. This is such a... Either there's a character we haven't met yet, or this is literally just a stab in the dark of like, hey, just guess random characters to figure out who Lotta was looking for a controversy with. An unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and other person. It's not you. It's not you. Is it her? Why? How? So I'm just supposed to randomly guess that it's her? Okay. Either I missed something that was supposed to, like, lead me to that or give it away, or that's just completely random. You just have to guess random people until you get the one that Lotta's talking about? That's stupid. This woman, she's Adrian Andrews, Mad on Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think that it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that... What's it, news source? What? You mean news source, idiot? I hate Lotta. Man, I'm so annoyed that they brought her back into this game. She actively makes every case she's in worse. Show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with Miss Andrews. Heck if I know, brother.